Hey, I'm Brandon Lewis, General Manager here at Chandeleur Brewing Company. This is the brewery, so we're going to go ahead and take y'all in and give you a walk.
Gulfport, Mississippi.
Gulfport, Mississippi. As you come in, you'll notice we have the compass, nautical compass on the ground.
Nice.
It does point due south.
This is a fisherman's beer, correct?
Yes, Fisherman's Beer is named after Chandeleur Island. 27 miles due south from here, you'll run right into the island. So Chandeleur is named the island. All the beer names come from, are derived from the island as well. This is our tap room, tasting room, almost 2,000 square feet. It's an awesome space. I mean, we got old electrical cable stools used as tables.
Awesome. Super cool.
The decor is just fishing. We're all fishermen here. We got paintings in here from Craig Brumfield. They are all for sale. Merchandise on the wall for sale.
I like the chair here.
Yeah, that's an old fighting chair off a boat.
Awesome.
Our distributor gave us that on loan to have. Pretty cool. As you pan around, you'll notice the bar. The front of the bar actually is meant to resemble the bulkhead.
Oh, cool.
The middle of the bulkhead would be the rear end of a sport fisherman, and in this case, it would be the sport fisherman the owners used to have, which is pictured up here on the wall. Oh, Sunset Shandy.
Sunset Shandy. Awesome. Awesome.
We've got some other pieces in here. Train Depot Crush Street made this for us and gave us it.
That's cool.
And then the mayor of Gulfport, Billy Goodyear, actually gave us a nice print photo back behind the bar of the old lighthouse that used to be on Chandeleur Island.
Oh, cool.
If you look above the doors, you'll notice that's the beers we distribute in the market, and we also have them here for tasting as well. If you do come into Chandeleur Brewing Company, we offer tastings and tours. You have to buy a tour for $10, and with that tour, you'll get 36 ounces of beer for free. This is Joe, he's one of our tour guides here. He gives the tours.
Joe, how you doing? How you doing? Tim Mast, nice to see you.
Now, to take you on back, we'll go to the brewery side, show you where it's all made.
Hang with us, folks. Hopefully we don't lose the stream. And we won't cross the streams either. Don't cross the streams.
Okay, so when you come back here, you'll notice we've got all our fermentation tanks. We've got 5 fermentation tanks and 2 bright tanks. Obviously, the beer is fermented in the fermenters, and the bright tanks are used for carbonating the beer.
Okay.
It's a 30-barrel system, so it's almost 1,000 gallons of liquid that each tank will hold. You look right here, this is going to be our canning line. This is our filler. It's going to fill the cans that we're going to have by next month. And this machine down here as well as the labeler. So we're going to fill blank cans on that machine. And then they come down here to the labeler, and they'll get labeled with our awesome artwork we're going to have.
Because you guys have been draft up to this point, right?
Only draft at this point.
Awesome draft beer, by the way.
Here, washing some kegs. Keg washer, it's Russell. Hey, Russell.
What's up, Russell? You just got a heart from somebody. You got a heart from Periscope. It's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, Russell's washing the kegs. Every keg that comes in goes out. You just got to wash before it's filled, clean and sanitized. Come on back here. This is where it all starts. So we got our brew house right here.
Cornhole machine, man.
Got a little cornhole in here. We work hard. So all our grain is here in the back. You know, everything we use to make beer. The hops are actually in the cooler, and then we also got a freezer back there too where we store hops. But this is where it all starts. So we'll take the grain. It comes in down here. This is called a mill. So we'll actually cut open these grain bags and dump them in the mill. Mm-hmm. It'll crack the grain because you want to get inside that grain. Water's got to have that chemical reaction to produce sugar water. You need sugar for alcohol, right?
Right.
So it'll go from the mill into the grist case. This is called a grist case. That's just simply used for storage.
Southern Beverage just said what's up. So if you want to say what's up to the SoBev
So bad, what's happening? Eat your heart out. So this is once it's cracked and stored in the grist case, it'll come over here on the brew house, right? So it'll come over here to the mash tun. It's got big giant rakes in there. Dave will fill it up with water. Dave's our brewmaster. He'll get it to a certain temperature, a certain amount of grain. He'll fill it up. It'll churn. It'll turn it into like a soupy oatmeal. And he'll do that for a certain amount of time. And then once he's done there, he'll drain all the water out of that tank and bring it over here into the brew kettle. So this is the brew kettle. This is where the wort is called wort. It'll be brewed and boiled for a certain amount of time. He'll add hops if necessary or any other ingredients he'd like, and he'll brew that for a certain amount of time at a certain temperature. Once it's done there, it'll go from there all the way down to the end into the fermentation tanks, where it'll be stored for 2.5 weeks. After that point, it'll be carbonated, kegged, and ready to go out to the market.
Awesome. What kind of beers you guys brewed?
So we got 4 beers we distribute right now. We got a Freemason Golden Ale. We got a Surfside Pineapple Wheat, a Curlew's Coconut Porter, and then, of course, we got an IPA, Little Smack IPA. Be on the lookout for our first seasonal. It's going to be a New Harbor Honey. It's going to be Honey Pale Ale. And we're also going to do a double IPA. It's going to be Big Smack.
Awesome.
So,
I do like the pineapple wheat.
it's good
Recommend
stuff.
it. Good beer.
It's good stuff. So yeah, that's Chandeleur Brewing Company. As you can see, we're outgrowing the space too. So if you look on the walls, last thing you look on the walls, see the general repairs?
Yep.
Used to be a auto shop back in the day.
Oh, is that right?
It was a dry cleaners before a brewery, and then before that it was an auto shop too.
Well, I think a brewery is probably the best use of this space.
For sure.
Awesome. Very good. We're going to walk back out front. I'm going to get a shot of the front of the building so everybody gets a perspective of kind of where this is in Gulfport. And we mentioned at the beginning, this is the fisherman's beer. Talk a little about that. You guys are I guess avid is the word.
We're big time, speckled trout, redfish fishermen. It's called inshore fishing. So we fish the marsh, Louisiana marsh, Biloxi marsh, the islands. So we've been fishing the islands and fishing the coast our whole life. So when Cam and Can, the owners, wanted to open the brewery, they thought, what better name than Chandeleur Brewing Company, because they fished the island their whole life.
Absolutely.
So that's where the name came from. It's actually a Louisiana territory as well, but it's due south of Mississippi.
As your shirt says.
Drink Mississippi too. Support local.
Absolutely. Let's go get a shot. Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah, thanks, Tim.
Let's go get a shot of the front of the building here. You can see, super cool place. Extremely cool place. You can see, as Brandon was saying, you get free beer with tours, open 4 to 7 every day. And Chandeleur is actually getting ready for their staff crawfish boil. So there's some action. Hey, how you doing? There's some action going on here right now. Okay, here we are, front of the building, very cool corner here in Gulfport, Mississippi. As you can see, looks like we got some weather there on the horizon. Hope it doesn't rain us out. You can see, give us some perspective of where we are exactly. I hope I don't get ran over being in the middle of the road here. But Chandeleur Brewing right here, as he said, it used to be an auto garage and a dry cleaners, and I can't think of a better usage for it than actually a brewery. So super cool place. If anybody out there, if you guys haven't yet tried Chandeleur beer, do so. It is on tap in many of the fine restaurants between the Mississippi Gulf Coast and the capital city of Jackson, some in Hattiesburg as well. Looks like we got a bouncy house out there today. It's awesome. So anyway, that's our brewery tour of Chandeleur Brewing, one of many growing and great craft beer brands, made, brewed, crafted genuinely right here in the great state of Mississippi. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour.